Hello, welcome to another Take 3 reaction where we have things like fancy stingers in front of our live videos. Thank you, StreamYard. We've got a great panel of guests to react to this awesome match. It's a singles tournament match between Mark Reilly versus Stacy Howard. Like I said, a great panel of wonderful people. We have, as always, Malcolm Lay joining us all the way from the land down under. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's doing good. This should be a great match. I've got Mark winning this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Stacy pulls the upset.
Sounds good to me. We also have Doug, aka Paul, our very own guy with two first names, even though he really doesn't have two first names. How are you?
I'm doing good. I thought, since you started calling me Paul, I keep the tradition going and just, make it known to everybody, I guess. Let's have some fun.
Perfect. I love it. It's fantastic. We also have Abe, who's not actually joining us for the reaction, but he wanted to say something. So, Abe, how's it going, friends?
I have to announce my departure of Take 3 because I'm not needed anymore. StreamYard, that duck, we had a name for it, which I think it was Ducky, I don't remember, will be leaving us. I'll be leaving and he'll stay as my role. And I just want to say I'm disappointed at you because you're a history major and you have to know, because you have to have knowledge in geography, that New Zealand is not down. There's no south, north actually in the world, and it's just a way we humans are stupid.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Because you did not put attention in your geography classes.
Where? What are we talking about? My geography class.
Yeah. I'm just making time for you to have the match ready.
Oh, it's already up.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you're ready. Here.
We're all ready.
We're all ready. Okay, well, I think, Doug, did you say who's winning?
Yeah, I got Mark in this one.
Great. Abe, just for whatever's sake, who do you think is winning this match?
Kristen, I have Mark Reilly going all the way. So
Great.
He will win.
Awesome. Well, I, to be different, have Stacy Howard winning. To be different. My reasoning, other than just being different, is that in the last tournament she played against my man Mark Ellis, the Baby Carrots, the number one, my favorite player of all time, if he still played. He doesn't. And she beat him soundly. If anyone can pull the upset, it is Stacy Howard in the first round of the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. So that's why I got Stacy. I think she can pull an upset again. Everyone counted her out last time. This time she's got it. All right, so that's who we got. We're going to do some fancy finagling here. We got cool StreamYard awesomeness going. I got to full screen this. Oh, man, not my TV. That would be real strange, guys. Okay, we got a full screen. Look at that. We're going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and play. Make sure the audio is all the way up. You like how they don't do the ad anymore? Guys. Yeah, kind of.
And your winner!
Wow. Is that very loud for everybody? Because that's very loud for me. I'm going to turn that down. Let me see if I can change our sound settings.
August 31st, if you're going to be in New York, Manhattan is where it all goes down. 2 huge matches. Snyder.
Can I say how sad I am that I'm a state away
they come ready
and I can't be there?
Schmoedownlive.com. Get your tickets.
Yeah.
Doug, where are you from?
I live in Jersey.
Damn.
Hey, did the sound get fixed a little bit?
Yes.
It's better.
It was very loud.
I love it.
I'm feeling good. I've got a little momentum here, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, I like what they did.
What do you mean?
Did you guys see the match already between the kid and Cybolt?
Yes.
Everybody
they put the X on it. Mm-hmm.
This whole title shot thing is just kind of getting me turned sideways, and I'm a proactive person when I want to be. And I think it's time that I just really start putting everything in everyone's
Okay, guys, I need to leave.
because,
Have a nice day. Follow me
you know,
on
title shots there.
Instagram, Abraham
So,
Flores 25, and on
plus
Twitter
this
at
woman
Abraham
says
25,
that
and follow the
if
Take 3
people can
account on
play
Twitter,
matches,
where I
I have the
bother
right to play
Kristen
them. Then
and her post.
why wouldn't they be playing me?
Wonderful.
If not
Thank
that
you.
maybe there's at least
Bye,
a
Abe.
small amount of intimidation factor there. I definitely am not the greatest player in Intergeekdom, but
Who is she
you want a
talking
belt
to?
because you go 5-0
I
to
haven't
get a
shown yet.
Is she just
people
talking
work
to
really
herself?
hard.
It'd be
Maybe
great if she
there's
was.
a little bit of fear there. So maybe I need to make fear my weapon. Maybe I need to go hide in the backseat of Robert Meyer Burnett's car, or Anthony Perkins him in his shower, or any other litany of horror movie references, of which I have many. Those of you that watch the horror Patreon match would know. But I feel like I need to take the offensive on this, because if they're already afraid, I want to make them terrified.
Fear is a great
Oh,
weapon
okay. Well, that
to
makes
wield
sense.
it to your advantage. We tried the Leatherface approach. Hide in the woods and just jump out with a chainsaw. You'd scare them into a title.
I think that I need to get stilts and go full on Jason Machete.
I like that. Yeah, that's good. I have
Or-
coveralls you can blow up.
Or if I get into a horrible accident, I'll go straight up Ouija and I'll haunt them.
You could play the match on the Ouija board. You just spell out the answer.
That's
They
something no
really
one's
can't,
done.
they can't judge you in the afterlife.
That is terrifying.
I like this. I like where
He's
we're going.
really getting in the spooky season spirit here.
The oven off. Do you know how to use the oven?
I don't.
Oh man, I loved it.
Sorry, Brian. Matt is enjoying New York and not watching Schmoedown matches with us because he's watching them live in New York Saturday night.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen,
Not
and
really.
welcome back.
Wow,
to
he
the
shaved.
movie
It's so weird.
Schmoedown. Ken is
I would
signing
like
his
it.
contract right now to
Sorry.
announce this match because, Ken, I don't want to say you have a dog in the fight because you're a very unbiased person. However, your affiliation with corruption may sway.
Ooh, that is
towards
surprising that he's on the desk,
Stacy
though.
Howard, who is competing against
Oh yeah, you're
Mark
right.
Reilly.
That's a
Well, let's just call it
little
what it is. You're all
questionable to
afraid
me.
that I can't be professional enough to call this match down the middle. And you know what? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Debate it in the chat rooms after this. All I
Well,
know
I'm
is
more.
I've got duties as a
Why isn't he
broadcast
walking
journalist
out with
that
her?
I need to contractually fulfill, and I'm happy to do that. And we know Stacy's going to win, so I'm happy to be here.
Look, I would never let anything taint the match. I'm a professional.
I
If you
guess
don't
that's why
believe
they
me,
have two
ask my
managers.
shirt.
I
Ken,
guess.
two of the
Makes sense.
all-time greats that we love watching here compete. Mark Reilly, he's on the Mount Rushmore of the movie trivia Schmoedown. Stacy Howard, one of our favorites. She really proved herself in the league when she beat a guy named after a carrot, and now they find themselves here in the ultimate Schmoedown. It's round number one for them. The winner of this faces the kid, and so Stacy, Mark, how's this one going to play out?
I'll tell you how it's going to play out. You're going to have the new guard kind of politely removing the old guard. Believe me, it happens.
I'm trying to post
that's
the link
how
to our
the game
reaction.
moves forward.
I'm just
Stacy's
posting
part
the
of
link to the match.
the next generation, but also
Just
she's
as
been
good.
around. She's a
The
vet.
video
She
is
knows
just as good as
the
ours.
drill, but she needs this tournament, and we in corruption know this tournament.
I'm feeling much
help her
better
to
than
the next level.
yesterday, and yet
I love Mark Reilly.
still
I love
not
him as
doing
a brother,
great.
love him as a friend, and outside of Schmoedown. But I know that his days are in the past. He's a former champion. Stacy's a future champion, and that's what this is about today.
Just going to get that corruption off the desk as we throw to our pre-interviews. Each competitor had some words to say. There's a spray.
So here we are. It's the tournament. It's the first round, and well, I've won a couple of these in my time. You know, I kind of want to take a stab at that three-time champ kind of thing. You know, it's good company to be at. It's good to have him here, and I'm looking forward to taking on Stacy Howard. Not anyone.
When's the last time we saw all the horsemen together in a promo?
I don't know if anybody's been paying attention.
It depends on what you mean by all the horsemen and
anybody has been.
I mean, current to-date horsemen.
And my girl Stacy.
Because all we really have are Ben, Reilly, Dan, and Roca. and Tom.
This is turning into a little bit of a thing, you know, with the Horsemen and corruption.
It's been a
I don't
while.
like what they're doing out there.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I mean, I don't even see Ben on his corner.
Respect
in his
The
lane.
live
I don't respect
event
what
in
they're
Houston.
doing, running around wearing sunglasses, all thinking they're all.
Honestly, I think that's the last time.
This is the first guy that did it.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I love nostalgia. We all like old things, museums. You know, when I want to relax and watch a little ultra like Mary Tyler Moore and maybe some Columbo, I think, oh, this is great. You know what else was great? Reilly in 2014.
For me, this game is about respect, and there are very few players in this game that I respect as much as this man right here. He's held that belt. He's held that belt 2 times. I want to help him hold that belt 3 times. Twice is nice, but 3's better. But take it from me, because I know.
Oh, the Merles and the Rogas and everyone who studies and is like a nerd. You know what? I tend to pull answers out of nowhere. Just like, what's the last film from Sidney Lumet? Before the Devil Knows You're Dead?
That's a big...
That was like one of the coolest. I had no idea she did that.
I knew the answer to that question. Shut up. No, you didn't. I win out of nowhere. And it's time for me to win a belt out of nowhere. So that's where I want to take it for my team and for myself, for all the girls and the boys sometimes. You know.
Sometimes.
Stacey Howard, I respect you. I'm going to beat you for the Horsemen. Get corruption out of here, and on and on and on. Can't wait.
Stacy is going to beat Reilly. There's not going to be an upset. She's going to beat him. And thankfully, this is going to be the final nail in the coffin of these poor old men today. Bye.
Good promos. No managers, though. Where are all the managers?
Well, I mean, technically,
All right, well, the desk is clean here, and we see Stacy.
Well, I mean, Grace
Grace
is a manager. You're right.
Could possibly be, but they really want to win this. They know it's the playoff format. They've been in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, where's Tom? When was the last time Tom wasn't around for someone he managed?
In terms of movie trivia, so Ken, now we look to the.
I'm wondering where he was for Ben's match too.
Mark Reilly.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he wasn't there.
Good at.
But of course, he can be at the New York Mets right now.
His strengths include.
Oh, I mean, this didn't film like.
I know.
And luscious, beautiful, still growing hair. Unlike me, I'm jealous of that. That's probably
you know what? I'm
Stacy
jealous of
Howard,
Reilly's
her
hair.
Skills include rom-coms, all kinds of rom-coms. The ones where the characters are back-to-back on the poster.
Kurt Russell twice.
Russell and more Kurt Russell.
Is she going to come out dressed as a Kurt Russell character? And will
that would be great.
Matt Kearns be super sad that he missed it?
All right.
Sounds good enough to me. It's time for the Schmoedown.
Woo!
There we go. Great throaty crowd here today for the Ultimate Schmoedown. Ken will be doing the honors of introducing our competitors.
This would be my pleasure. Introducing first, with a record of 4 wins and 4 defeats and 1 knockout, accompanied to the arena by the Lioness, Grace.
Thank you for saying my hair looks great again today. It's freshly washed, so it should look really good today. Not that my hair is not always freshly washed, but like I washed it like an hour before we started filming.
There is a lot of rosé going on up there.
I would love some rosé right now. Hi, Bibs.
Not apple juice. Oh,
I agree. Her entrance music is awesome.
She licked the bottle.
Question in the chat. Yes, I did end up watching the post-match stuff, and it made me feel just awful. My sinuses were really bad last night. So all the pressure of like crying on top of it, like I was just dying. Like I said I would. So that's good.
I didn't stop crying the entire match. I was like, no, I'm a big baby.
I tried not to because my sinuses were really just messed up. Reilly's got good entrance music too. I do love this soundtrack.
Is he still using the mix between 78 and 09?
Yeah. Because it starts out with like the original theme song and then moves into the Man of Steel theme.
I wonder when David B will start doing more intro
Bibs.
music.
I appreciate that you don't like the Man of Steel soundtrack. I like it.
Wind in his hair, glasses.
It's one of the Hans Zimmer scores that is different enough from the rest of his work that I appreciate it. It's got a lot of similar themes in his music. Unpopular opinion.
Playoff format. I will give you the round one rules. This is a courtesy to everybody watching. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome. This kind of handsomeness.
I don't think any of us has actually seen a Schmoedown in our life.
Have we not?
Is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different
Definitely not me.
Schmoedown categories. Your first question through your 8th question are each worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. As soon as we ask the question, you have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard. Once we ask you,
we'll see if I do better today.
Your answer, please reveal what you wrote to your camera. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone.
Yesterday was rough.
3 uses of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. If you need to buy yourself some time or you just didn't hear a question, use the JTE rule and we will repeat the question and another 15 seconds is born. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point throughout the duration of the match. Stacy, you are allowed to use a challenge if you need to refill your glass of rosé. Mark,
hey, Jeremy.
Are you ready to go?
Jeremy, when does your reaction go live so I know when to watch
Stacy
it?
Howard, how you feeling?
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. And here we go. Let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Woo!
I like the moxie I'm seeing off Stacy Howard. I got to be honest with you.
Question 1. You want it? I want it.
You want it. Go ahead. Let's see if you can.
Want it.
See if you
All
can
right.
not give away an answer.
Huh.
I apologize for that. I served a 4-game suspension. We move on. Question 1.
Oh, it's up now. I'll watch it after. Thank you, Jeremy.
Action adventure. Who played Effie Trinket in the Hunger Games franchise?
So, Grace Hancock, she does a podcast. Excuse me. She does a podcast with Alicia Gaming.
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
Grace and Alicia have live. I actually named that show.
Did you really? 5, 4,
Oh, no.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you first, Yodi.
Elizabeth Banks.
It is
correct.
Elizabeth Banks.
Banks.
Elizabeth Banks.
Just had Elizabeth because, you know, that's how my day goes.
And we move on to your next.
Like, it's not Olsen, it's not
horror/thriller.
other random
Excuse me
Elizabeths.
Got the
It's
first
cool. It's cool.
Which actor starred in the 2004 Stephen King adaptation Secret Window?
You, sir. I went to markellislive.com recently and saw some upcoming stand-up dates.
Yeah, we got DC on the docket later in. No, you want to go?
I'd love to.
Yeah. November 16th.
There was a question of who you got. I don't know who the chat's got. Everyone except me has Reilly. I had Johnny Depp.
Didn't get it.
Johnny Depp.
I have Stacy, Malcolm, and Doug have Reilly.
Third question comes in the category of dramas. Who played opposite Kevin Spacey, a fellow negotiator in the 1998 action thriller The Negotiator?
I'd say that's an apt title for that movie.
What's Christopher Plummer doing this weekend?
He said you want to go put him in all of Spacey's
Yeah,
movies?
I just,
He'd be great in American Beauty.
one of my favorites.
I
but,
rule. 5, 4,
I hope I put the right person.
and a 1. Pens down. Going.
I like him.
Samuel
It
Jackson.
is not.
I can like
Samuel
see the
Jackson.
movie poster and just
Looking for Samuel L. Jackson.
thank you. You're doing a great job, Doug.
All right, move on to crime.
These are, I don't know.
Drew Goddard directed this 2018 crime drama starring Jeff Bridges, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, and Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, The Thing.
Yeah, and it's Goddard. It's Goddard. I've heard it both ways.
I saw this movie literally 3 times.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bit of a lengthy title to write out. Did Stacy get there in time?
Bad Times.
Bad Times at El
Yeah.
Royale. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Bad Times at the El Royale.
I'm not even gonna pretend to play it.
I almost had Battle at the El Royale.
That would have
I
worked.
mean, technically.
In the category of fantasy/sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. What 1981 fantasy epic tells the story of King Arthur, Merlin, and the sword that was pulled from the stone?
You know, you say Bob Costas, the first thing I think about the Sochi Olympics, the big guy, like he just refused to not be on air.
Yeah, you know.
So
But again,
Stacy
look at
is
your
once
eye.
again.
5,
It's gross.
kind of pulling ahead on this upset here.
Down, look for answers, starting with
I
Stacy.
messed up.
Incorrect.
It's the first night, right?
What I had, the Sword in the Stone.
Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I thought
that's a movie.
I was trying to.
It was a movie.
Yeah, it's with Connery, right?
Yeah. I mean, I thought that question was too on the nose for it to be Sword in the Stone.
I was like, I don't remember.
Does Christina Applegate's character Sue Ellen Crandall fake her way into an executive assistant job in order to take care of her 5 siblings for the summer? We've all been there.
I love this movie.
Stacy definitely knows the answer to this.
Well, that decade.
Yeah, that's right.
I had hair and a future.
Get a ponytail.
This is such a long title.
3.
They have a lot of long titles in this episode so far.
In what 1990s comedy does
thank
Christina
God.
Applegate's character Sue
Bibbs, who is it then? Because he says it's not Connery.
executive assistant job
Oh,
in order
then
to
that's
take
my
care
bad.
of her 5 siblings for the summer?
My bad.
Richard Greer. I don't know.
Wise usage of the rule
Riley
there.
is now scribbling.
Yeah,
All
scribble.
good people know the answer to this.
Seems to have
Well,
already had her decision
This is
made.
such a good movie. I don't
Some
care what
good
people
people.
say. I like this movie a lot.
We go pens down, and we're going to go to Stacy first. Did you have it?
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Oh my God, that's what this movie was. Okay.
Yep.
Riley, have it.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Okay. Wow.
Apparently we're not. Apparently we're not good people.
I'm not a
because
good
we don't
person.
know the answer.
I've not actually seen that one. It's been on my list for
You
years.
should. You should see. I think Netflix has it. You should see it. It's actually
I'll have
really
to look
funny.
at it. It's been on my list for a long time. I've just not, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I didn't realise Christina Applegate was in it.
Finding Nemo. Who voices Jill, the fish living in the dentist's office aquarium that is the leader of the Tank Gang?
Ooh, good question.
Favor is the name of the movie that Blake Lively was in that Stacy's reminding me of right
And Leonard Nimoy's cameo in The Simpsons, my favorite cameo in The Simpsons.
now. I like Mark
5,
Hamill and Dr. Zayas.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens are down, looking for answers.
I got nothing.
Willem Dafoe.
That's correct.
Gene Hackman.
You know how obvious that answer is after you know the answer.
Yep.
We move into our last question in round number 1. This is a Patreon question, and it comes
Woo.
to us courtesy of Jeremy Hastings.
Hey, Jeremy Hastings! Yay! If I had confetti, I could throw it. Imagine it in your brain.
Today, Jeremy,
Our
wanted
good friend
us to
Jeremy.
ask a question in the category of famous actors/actresses. And Jeremy, your question is: what actor played the fearless leader known as Fearless Leader in 2000's The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle? Great show, Ken. You are now the proud father of a dead moose.
Oh no, that's the wrong person.
If you haven't seen it, it sounds weird.
I remember
Oh
watching
no,
this
I
movie.
can't
I could not
remember her.
remember.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to Stacy Howard first.
I can't remember.
That's correct, my boy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Howard pulling a John Masuka.
Holy shit! There's no way you just guess Robert De Niro. That is not the first person you guess.
Robert
That's
De Niro.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
Working that rosé, Stacy. It is working for you.
That rosé is working indeed. That's how we.
Yeah, maybe that's what I need to start doing for reactions is drinking more wine.
At the end of round
It
one.
sophisticates
And now we
you.
go into round number 2. This is
Yeah, I mean, I knew Robert De Niro was in the movie. I just couldn't remember his character he played.
Justice. And I will point out to everyone watching here today that a wheel slice for today's match was sponsored by one of our Schmoedown patrons, and that wheel slice is animated movies. So if one of our competitors spins animated movies again, we will reveal the name of that patron. And here are the rules, because I mentioned
It's so
anime,
secretive.
there's also 11 other wedges on said wheel. You have
I guess it's so that way they can do it at a
and then you
time
have 10
too.
movie trivia Schmoedown categories. Each category contains 4 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, there is.
What does he even think of the look of the new reel?
So if you're not sure
I don't like the look of it, but it's sturdier.
This new wheel is legitimately, I've been seeing pictures of it forever.
Down to 1. Mark Yodi,
Because I have
Stacy Howard
ins with people. However, this new wheel is so, like, I saw it, like, as it was getting built, so cool.
The ultimate Schmoedown.
Yeah.
We were all so young. and all had hair like yours.
Mm.
Would you? Like
Are
to
they
spin,
going
or
to
would you like
burn the
defer
old
to
wheel
Stacy Howard?
as like a Viking funeral effigy or something?
Stacy takes a sip out of her goblet.
I'd imagine Clark and Sam would be first in line for that.
All right.
Handles yourself with class over to the wheel.
Hitches up the britches and
you may spin from the pegs. There you are. We had a
I feel like it's a medieval torture device.
we wanted the pegs to be spinnable.
This thing will never break, though.
Spun a spinner's choice.
Spin again?
But she lands on war movies.
She's going to spin again. Yes. Big spin.
If they had painted the border white instead of black, would people be complaining about it?
Goes the wheel.
I'm not complaining about it. I just don't.
America's sweetheart, Roberts. Stacy Howard feeling it here today, Ken. She spun Julia Roberts.
All right. I think for professional reasons, you should ask the questions to Stacy.
That sounds fair to me. Stacy, are you and the remainder of your bottle of wine ready for Julia Roberts' questions?
Come at me, Julia.
All right. I can inform the crowd she's not actually here today. Although Ms. Roberts is watching from home. Hi, Julia. Your first question of 4. What male actor did Julia co-star with in the 2009 film Duplicity?
Oh, Clive Owen?
2 points. 2 points.
Nice. This is a great category for Stacy. Great category for Stacy.
Mark Reilly with 3 questions remaining.
I'm calling it now.
Your next question. In the film Pretty Woman, why does the guy driving past Vivian and Kit want a freebie?
It's his birthday.
It is his birthday. The creep. You're not entitled
I mean,
to that just because
that is a reason.
Kids. You got a free cake
Shout
at
out.
Applebee's.
Shout out to Laura San Giacomo.
Yeah.
She's great on Just Shoot Me.
Yes.
All right. Your next question, Stacy. In 1989's Steel Magnolias, what kind of business does Dolly Parton's Truvy Jones own where the group of women spend most of their time?
It's a beauty salon.
It is a beauty
Yes,
salon.
Stacy.
And Stacy Howard making pretty good friends with that new wheel, I would say. All right, Stacy, your last question. In the wild, wonderful world of Julia Roberts, who has taken multiple pictures with our own Christian George Harlow.
I think it's only one.
Mystic Pizza is set in a small coastal town in what?
Maine?
England state.
Yeah, I think it is. Also, isn't it 1988's Mystic Pizza, shouldn't it be?
I don't want to say multiple choice because I know you're going to say like Massachusetts, Maryland,
Yes.
Connecticut, whatever. So
5,
it's all the same shit.
3, 2.
So Massachusetts.
That is incorrect for a 2-point steal, Mark Reilly. What state is the small town located in?
Is Maine a New England state?
Rhode Island.
We're looking for Connecticut.
Connecticut. I need to review my geography.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
So can it count? I said it.
I only
out
took
loud.
2 semesters of geography classes in college.
Damn you, Rose!
All right.
But still a very nice round.
Very nice round.
Curse on the rosé, but it gave her 6 points.
Definitely pressure,
That's true.
definitely pressure on,
Don't be mean to the rosé. Thank you. I've been informed that Maine is New England. I kind of did know that, but you know, Skliski is obsessed with geography. He is. It keeps us remembering the important things in life.
But now he seems to be balking at. He's spinning
He's
again.
going to spin again.
Spinning again.
Spin again. Spin his head. Spin
No
his
whammy,
head.
no whammy,
Round
no
it
whammy.
goes.
All right.
He could have drama again, Ken. I think that's what we got.
Well, drama it is.
Have aligned. Drama it
This
is.
could be where the match
Drama it is.
just goes Stacy's way.
4 questions in the category of drama, Mark.
I wish Matt was here.
First one.
Imagine how sad he
What
would be
is
on this
Bradley
reaction if
Cooper's
Reilly
character's
lost.
name in A Star Is Born?
Just need the first name.
Jackson.
Jackson, Maine.
Yes, it
That's
is.
correct.
Jackson, Maine.
All right. Sorry. Tell me something, Yodi. All right.
I watched 30 minutes of this
Question
movie and then
2,
didn't have time
question
for the
2.
rest
In
of it
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
and had to
Really?
return it to the
Who played
library.
The stuttering Bill Bibbit. Billy Bibbit.
Oh, this was oh,
5, 4, 3, 2.
Danny DeVito.
Incorrect for 2 points.
yeah,
Steal.
it's
Ooh.
Watch her pull it.
I mean, that would be really impressive.
caresses her wine glass ever so.
3, 2,
I don't know.
1. Brad Dourif. Brad Dourif.
Thank you. I couldn't remember his name. I could remember everything
Chucky?
he's been in.
All right, third question.
All right, Chucky.
I
Don
literally
Cheadle
was
and
like,
Joaquin
oh, it's the
Phoenix
guy from
star
Lord of the
in
Rings
what
and
historical
Chucky, and he was in
drama?
Oh,
The
isn't this
Exorcist
the,
3.
All right, now it's getting
Don
tricky.
Cheadle and
All right,
Joaquin
nope,
Phoenix
short
star in what
answer.
historical drama?
Heat.
No, ain't no
Kids
5,
go for.
4,
Joaquin
3,
Phoenix.
2.
Multiple
1.
choice.
A, Miles Ahead. B,
He
Buffalo
was
Soldier.
Oscar nominated.
C,
You know what? He
Hill.
should be Oscar
D,
nominated for
Hotel
more. He's
Rwanda.
fantastic.
Wait, this is
Now
Denzel?
5.
It's
Repeat the multiple choice, please.
no, it's just
A,
the wrong
Miles Ahead.
header.
B, Buffalo Soldier.
Oh, okay.
C, Hamburger
I was
Hill. D,
I was
Hotel
really
Rwanda.
confused for a minute. I was like, did I hear them say the wrong name?
No, this is for dramas.
Yeah.
I
4,
A
3.
because I don't think it was D.
Buffalo Soldiers.
Incorrect.
For the
It's
Stacy
not
Stacey
D.
Miles Ahead.
Hotel
are A, Miles
Rwanda?
Ahead,
That's
B, Buffalo
correct.
Soldier.
It is?
She got it.
She got it.
Wow. I
Wait,
don't.
he was in a
I
what?
don't remember
What?
She's up
being
to
in
12.
Hotel. I guess I need to rewatch Hotel Rwanda.
So Reilly, look, we're going to round 3.
It's not an easy rewatch, honestly.
It's a difficult film to watch.
It's like a good movie, and then you're like, I don't need to watch that again. I'm good. I'm straight.
I've never seen Hotel Rwanda.
Well, I guess you're excused from not knowing that answer.
What country does the character of Penny Lane go to at the end of Almost Famous?
Multiple choice.
A, France. B, Morocco. C, Spain.
Morocco.
D, Portugal.
B.
That's correct, Morocco. That's correct.
I don't
for
feel as
point.
bad.
Yes.
Deb says that Phoenix isn't in the movie a lot,
Two
so
GT rules
I don't
used
feel as
by
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Mark
I don't
Reilly,
feel
right?
as
No,
bad.
excuse
Yeah,
me,
I don't feel as
marked
bad.
that down wrong.
That
All right.
is one JT rule
right.
used by Mark Reilly. And can we
I'm
progress to
I'm-
round number 3? Stacy Howard trying to pull an upset here. 12-8. She leads Mark Yodi.
She'll break a
Reilly
lot of
by
people's
4
brackets.
points.
All right.
I forgot to submit mine, but she wouldn't have broken mine, so like,
These numbers can range from 1 to 20.
unfortunate.
Numbers from each of you. Each number is going to correspond to a different.
I mean, I would have submit. I mean, mine would have been broken anyway, but I was tempted to submit mine, but the prize wouldn't have allowed for international travel.
No
So
stealing in round number 3. There's no penalty for missing a question. Simply a test of you and what's in
Sounds like an
between your
excuse,
ears.
Malcolm.
Stacey Howard, you have found yourself in the cushy position of.
I mean, all
enjoying
our
a 4-point
brackets are up
lead.
on the channel anyway.
What 3 numbers would
Well,
you
true.
have
Go and watch
in
it.
round number 3?
See where we landed.
Not my bracket.
Not your bracket.
16 it is. And Mark Yodi Reilly, what feels lucky, Punk?
7, 19, and 17.
Kara started waking up, and then she
7,
must have
19, and
sensed
17.
that I really didn't want her to wake up because she went back to
Answering the
sleep.
questions to Mark Yodi Reilly and Ken. At your ready, Mark chose Joe Theismann's number. What's it correspond to?
I would correspond to sports movies.
Hey,
Look at that.
Hey,
One fan of sports.
connect it.
2-point question. Name the 2 co-leads of White Men
Wesley
Can't
Snipes and
Wesley
Woody
Snipes and
Harrelson.
Woody
That's 2
Harrelson.
points. That's 2 points.
Maybe
It's a good. That was a good
greatest
2
sports movie of
point.
all
I
time.
think that's a good 2 point.
okay,
Although naming 2 actors, it's a little harder than naming one.
All right. You
I mean,
chose
they're both on the poster
number
though.
19. That comes in the category of Cameron Diaz. Cameron
That
Diaz.
bitch.
3-point
Oh,
question.
it's been so long. I miss Scott Mintz.
There's something
Hey, Jonathan,
about
Pet.
Mary, who plays private detective Pat Healy, who Ben Stiller hired.
Matt Dillon.
3 points. 3
Nice.
points to take a lead.
Ken the Beast has been awakened. Mark Yodi Reilly back on the answering question.
That was a
Correct
good
track.
question
We
for a
knew he would get
3-pointer.
on, And now the onus falls back
I
on
was really
Stacey
unfair
Howard,
about the
who is suddenly
questions
down
yesterday.
by 1, and she has her 2-point question coming up.
I was very salty.
Stacey,
but-
you selected number
yeah,
6.
I won't say it.
Two-pointer. And that corresponds to the category of wine movies. I'm kidding. It corresponds to the category of dramas. And your question is, who won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar in 2000
Mahershala Ali.
for his role in Moonlight?
This was such a deserved
Mahershala Ali.
award.
2 points.
It was so
Stacey
good.
Howard She is back on top, and now
I would
it
have
is
liked
do
him
or
to.
die
I would have
time
liked
for
to
an
see him get
all-time
the
legend,
lead
Ken.
actor
It is.
for Green Book,
Mark
though,
Reilly, you
because
chose number
he did an amazing
17.
job in that
Number
movie.
17, that is
Yeah,
the
he
category
did.
of
But
2000s.
I think the scandal
It's
kind
gonna
of
be
threw
a
everything off.
5-point
Yeah.
question.
It's not his fault. He just did his
5-point
job.
question to take the lead here, or lose the game. What famous English comedic actor plays the eccentric billionaire who funds the race between strangers in 2001?
Oh, it's what's his name? Oh my God, isn't it Rowan Atkinson?
Is it?
Or is he
No,
one
wait,
of the people in the rat race? Did he
he's
play
one of the people. Well, I think.
Question.
What famous
I think he's
English
one of the
comedic
people that
actor
fall.
plays the
Isn't he
eccentric
one of the people
billionaire
that falls
who
asleep?
funds the race between
It's been a very long time since I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
I know he's in the movie.
He's in the movie. I just for some reason think he's.
Isn't he in Pink Panther?
Now is the time.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the classic Pink Panther.
Repeat the question.
The one with Steve Martin?
What famous
No,
English comedic
the
actor
one
plays
before
the
that.
eccentric billionaire who funds the race between strangers in 2001
I like.
rat race?
15 seconds.
I have seen this, and it's gonna drive me crazy because like.
To round 2 of the Ultimate Showdown.
5.
Like it's a really big name English actor.
2.
John Cleese.
He got it.
Okay, well that would make sense. That's fair.
Wow. 5 points.
3 repeats and he pulls it. That's. It took me. It would have taken me 3 points.
That
to
is the
pull
true
for one of my-
champion.
Some pub in the near future. Did he know?
That's
John
like
Cleese?
that's like
Did
what a
he
real
spend all
champion
his-
does, you
Did he
know.
have to use that 45 seconds to come up with the answer? What a pull by Mark Reilly. And now
some call him Tim. All right.
Pressure falls on Stacy.
I think there are
Howard, who
raccoons
has a
fighting
3-point
outside my
question
house.
that
There's
is pretty much
some
just gonna be a warm-up for her
creepy
5-pointer
noises now.
because she
Very
is down
distracted.
4. So she
Very
gets the
sorry.
3-point question right. Maybe it helps some fancy numbers.
That
I'm
hurry
not
full
sure
to
how it works.
Bateman.
We're gonna ask it anyway. Stacy,
I don't know what that means.
for your 3-pointer, you chose number 12, and that corresponds to Oscar movies. And your question is:
Jeremy and me know what's up. He also thought it was Rowan Atkinson.
Emma Thompson won the Best Actress Oscar in 1993 for her role in what movie based on the book by E.M. Forster?
Emma Thompson. Best actress.
Remind everybody once again, this question does not matter. 5, 4, 3.
This is
What's
a
it
tough
called?
3-point question.
I can ask that certainly again. Category number 12.
It's a genuinely really tough
Emma
2-point
Thompson
question.
won the Best Actress
Or a
Oscar in
3-point question.
1993.
I mean,
for her
it's
role in
not.
what
It's
movie
just.
based on the book by E.M. Forster.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the amount of information they've given, it's fair.
Five, 4, 3.
Far from the Matting crowd.
Looking for Howard's End.
Okay, that's
I
yeah.
still my 5-pointer though. I still my 5-pointer.
Correct. They got her 5-pointer, and now is the time.
Okay, well, the chat knows everything, but they probably have already seen this match, hopefully. So I don't trust that you guys. I'm sure that you're all very smart.
Come from behind victory.
Make sure if you are watching this first, before you actually watch the match on the Schmoedown's page, please go and watch it on the Schmoedown's page as well. Or at least just like let it play through, because they need the views.
Stacy, your 5-point question, World Comedy.
You know, it's their video.
Also, I just laugh at how funny how it is Stacy got a question about a movie called Howard's End.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, it's not the worldwide.
Oh my god. This is a hard question.
5,
Worldwide
Prestige worldwide.
Oh.
And your winner, Sassy!
Yeah, she just did it. She just did it. She broke like everybody's brackets.
Oh my god! She is like ridiculous. Who gets that?
Oh my goodness.
John probably would have got it. Step Brothers is like his favorite movie.
Wow.
Wow!
Holy crap.
I'm so
Everyone's brackets except for Kristen is broken
If
right
I
now.
had submitted one, it would have been fine.
I'm pretty sure Stacy got a contract in the tournaments to always play a Mark.
Yeah, she always beats Mark in the first round. See, guys, you gotta just base all of your stuff off of the history of tournaments. Stacy doesn't lose in the first round.
Not to anyone named Mark.
But enough about my blather. I definitely want to competitors today.
I'm thoroughly shocked.
That was a good match, though.
It was great.
It was great.
But
man.
And when was Stacy's last singles match? Now, I don't think she's been in it for a while.
Yeah. She was in the match, the manager match. Hi, Vince. Thanks for watching with us, friend. You're the best. I'll watch your movie. I promise.
We've seen Tim Franklin
I'll see if
come
it's
in
at the
with a big
library.
surprise, but Stacy Howard is one of the
Or
most
on
underrated players in history of this game, and we want the spotlight to shine on her, and I think that's what today is about for Stacy Howard.
All right, well, the spotlight is about to shine on the winner, Stacy Howard of Corruption. She is standing with her own Jen Sturger right now. Jen, take it away.
Thanks so much, Mark and Ken. Stacy, congratulations on your first round win. I feel like this is becoming a thing for you. You beat Mark Ellis in 2017, and now you're here beating Mark Reilly in the first round of the singles tournament. How are you feeling besides drunk?
All the marks are dust before me. Jose steered me in the right way today.
Amazing.
I pulled a lot of answers out of nowhere. It's called context clues. Okay, third grade English. Everyone learned it. So yeah, I feel
Unless
I feel
they didn't go
lucky,
to third
I feel
grade.
talented. I feel whimsical, maybe a little bit drunk. Well, it's like 11:30 in the morning. I'm not,
Julia Roberts,
She
I saw
sounds
your
like she
face
wants her
light up
spot.
when you landed on your wheel.
I love it. I love it.
Julia
I'm
Roberts.
so excited that Stacy won this
the
match.
jewel of my heart.
Poor Matt.
She's amazing, and of course, I love rom-coms and also actresses. So yeah, I knew pretty much.
So he's got the extra army there to support him.
That's true. They'll probably laugh at him. They're the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I'm again never
Calling you guys
surprised.
out every
Everything
chance
I
I
touch
get.
is turned
I'm
to
just joking.
gold,
You guys
and
are
I'm just
awesome.
happy to finally get the horsemen out of their misery and finally put them down like the animals that are old that they are.
Mike Kalinowski, any words for you two?
That pretty much sums it up.
I was gonna say something,
and the Horsemen,
but I'm not gonna say it.
they're
'cause
legends.
it's a spoiler.
They're legends, but the time's passed.
I was
guess I
thinking
could
the
say
same
it.
thing, I think.
I guess I could say
serve no
it,
purpose
but
anymore.
I really.
You could say it.
Ooh.
I was thinking the
gotta
same
say,
thing.
That last
I
question, we were
bit
all
my
wondering
tongue too.
whether
I
or
was
not
like,
you knew it. How did you come up with that answer?
JTH says it's Stacy's first single match, first single win in almost 16 months. That's really impressive.
Boats and hoes. So I was like, that's the answer, and it ended up right in the end, which I always am. So.
Well, you went with the Josh McCougar method, which is drinking until you know the answers today, and it paid off.
Everything
for you.
Grace touches is gold.
So congratulations,
Apparently.
you're going to be facing. I don't know if you know this. You're gonna be facing Renee Kid next.
I don't know.
I don't know who that person is.
He's new around here. You'll find out. All right. Well, best of luck to you the next round, and congratulations, Corruption. I never thought I'd be saying this.
Boats and hoes, indeed.
Boats and hoes.
Stacy maybe throwing some
Boats and
unintentional
hoes.
shade towards
Boats,
Renee
boats,
Kid
boats.
Way, but we're going to have a barn burner on our hands coming up in round number 2.
I couldn't be more proud of Stacy. This is again her time to shine.
What a
Just
good
make sure you
match.
give Stacy all the respect.
Wow.
Okay? I know you got a nice little millennial avocado shirt on with your toast, but just give Stacy the respect.
Hey, I was giving her the respect before she defeated me in an ultimate Schmoedown setting.
Okay.
And she has now defeated another famous Mark, I would say one that belongs on the Mount Rushmore of the movie trivia Schmoedown. However, he finds himself on the short end of the stick here today. That is Mark Yodi Reilly, and he is standing by.
He's still got another chance to get some
That's right,
belts.
guys. He may have lost today, but I can say
Yeah, I mean he's got an
two
opportunity. He just
greatest players of Schmoedown history right now. Mark,
I know he wants
the
it third
that
time.
did not go the way you planned, especially once you pulled that final answer. I thought you had this. I wasn't sure that she was going to get her 5-pointer.
Yeah, me neither. That sucked. But, I got to hand it to her. She played a hell of a game, and that's what you got to worry about with Stacy Howard. Sometimes, you maybe think you can beat her, but she hung, she hung in there. She looked like she was having fun, and that was a great pull for that 5-pointer. She deserves a win. Does it change the fact that I'm pissed? No.
Well, you do have a very happy puppy waiting for you out in the lobby, so that'll
Oh, he gets to go snuggle with
And
little day
let's say
eyes.
you got drama in the second round. You never know with those kind of broader categories how that's going to pan out for you. And obviously, I'm sure that you wish that round 2 would have gone a little better for you. What made you spin away?
Yeah, I was looking for a strength. Dramas, like you said, is kind of hit or miss sometimes, and yeah, came back around. That's the game, and yeah, some misses there that I'm gonna have to go back and look at. But you play the game. This is what the game is, and you got to just dust yourself off and keep going. Now I'm looking to the teams tournament, all right, because this one really made me upset. So I would look to that teams tournament for a little bit of retribution there.
Yeah, and a man is never more angry than when he has to prove himself again, right? Well, speaking of Dan, how are you doing over here? How do you feel? Any words of encouragement for your teammate after his loss?
I mean, it's a 1-point loss. It is.
I wonder if that
and the
shirt
Horsemen, they
he's
got our
wearing
number
is
as of
any
late. No
inkling
other
that
way of
he's
saying
going to
it.
show up to
skill,
New York.
luck, everything has been
It's
on
a
their side.
possibility.
But they can do a lot of talking. They talk about we're old and useless. Last time I checked,
I'm not gonna say
it was
anything
the
else
Horsemen
because I don't actually
that
know.
have an automatic title shot.
Was actually my next question is we're all kind of sitting around wondering what you're going to do with that title shot.
I mean, I'm just saying they got people playing in every single active division in this game. And I think a title shot that can be played anytime against anybody in any division is pretty damn useful. So they can say we're old, but they may be saying that to us as we're taking the belts off their shoulders.
Whew. Guys, when did Dan Murrow learn to cut a promo?
Dan just
Holy
got
shit.
aggressive
Back to you
for a
guys.
minute.
Ken, I mean, you are reminded once again, Dan Murrow didn't need to say it, that they have a title shot at their disposal. It's Dan Murrow's title shot, but on behalf of his faction, do you think he spends it sooner rather than later? It seems like it's going that way.
I don't know. To answer Jen's question, I've seen Dan cut a promo on a deli sandwich maker before, and he is intense when he wants to be. He's a passionate, very honorable competitor, and he rises to the occasion. So I like Dan's words as much as I sometimes root against the Five Horsemen. So yeah, it's a big loss. But Mark's talking about the teams tournament. I when he starts putting his focus to something, he'll accomplish it.
That's right. The Horsemen, long fabled in movie trivia, Schmoedown, past, present, and maybe future, but today has been won by corruption. Not because of you. You did a fine job on the desk. Stacy Howard advances to face the kid Brendan Meyer in round 2 of the ultimate Schmoedown tournament.
Man.
For Ken Knapsack, I am merely Mark.
This tournament's going
Check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon right now.
pretty much
for upcoming live dates,
awesome
go to
so far.
schmoedownlive.com, and for upcoming stand-up dates, go to markellislive.com.
It'll go better when
here,
Brandon
saying
just
good
pulls
night.
out the
Ken, take
complete
us out.
victory, and
Good
I'm just
night,
like,
everybody.
yes.
Bye-bye.
Justification.
Sure. All right, we got anything after? Jedi Council. Make sure you watch Jedi Council for all your Jedi Council needs. All right, guys, that was the match. I really liked this match. I think it was fantastic. There was, it was close. I always like a good close match, especially in a tournament because everything's so exciting. Man, it was just good. And Stacy, once again, pulling up the upset. People need to stop doubting that she can win these matches because apparently first round tournaments are like magic to her. So, I mean, what else? Well, what else can you really say? Stacy's just kind of awesome. First round tournaments. I don't know about the rest of the tournament, how this is all going to go. The kid is really, really good. So, we'll see. He could just be starstruck because Stacy's just so awesome and just miss all his answers, but you never know. Let's shoot it off to Malcolm. What do you think about this match?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good match. And it really came down to that round 3, which is I love. I mean, as much as it can be entertaining to watch the TKO, but it's just one of those ones like we're seeing a match sort of go down to the wire and come down to that last question. Can be really nobody. One thing I'll say is, even though we all know this is probably full before the title match, it was so strange seeing Mike get the only holding the Intergeekdom belt. So
yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm assuming everyone at this point has seen the match. It's been up for over a week on the live thing and over 24 hours. But I also don't want to say anything just in case people hadn't watched the match yet. But it's been said. But I was thinking the same thing. I'm pretty sure Doug was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
I wonder when these were all filmed. Who the heck knows? Doug, what'd you think about this one?
It was definitely interesting. Yeah, no, that was a great pull at the end. You can't take it away from her. She has become if Josh McCougar was the king of multiple choice, she is now the queen of just pulling answers out of thin air. I think it's great. She broke everyone's brackets pretty much. I don't think anyone had her winning. Every bracket that I've seen, no one had her winning. So I guess Kristen doesn't have to worry about giving anybody the prize.
I think there are still people with open brackets. They probably just didn't post them on the trivia site. I'm sure there are people who got it right. There's always going to be like one person who gets it almost right and then loses in the last round. That never happened to me in March Madness. It happened to me. I almost won. Anyway, yeah, this was just a crazy match. I can't wait to talk about it in full on the summit. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of questions about this New York Live event as well. Obviously, by the time we host the summit on Monday, the live event will be done. But we're gonna pretend that we didn't watch it. Some of us won't watch it. Some of us will, and then we'll just pretend like we didn't watch it. But yeah, there's a lot of questions about if there's going to be a second belt match at the live event, if Dan Merle's going to show up and challenge for belts. I don't think so. I'm going to say this right now before the live event starts. Because you have booked a theater for a certain amount of time, they want you to leave within that amount of time. And they kind of tell you on your ticket, like how long the event is supposed to last for. So like they can't hold the theater for a third match unless they've booked for a third match. And I'm pretty sure they've only booked for 2. I could be wrong. They could have booked for 3. But those people are going to be there real late, and they don't like from the last time I was there, they didn't want people staying around past a certain time. So you never know. They could have booked for 3 matches and just completely, I don't know what I'm talking about.
They create the tickets,
you never
right?
know. I mean, it's like they have to create it with the place, with the venue.
Okay.
And the live event, like the person who does all the live event handling, it's a separate company. But yeah, so who knows? Who knows? He could show up, and I could be wrong, and they booked secretly for 3 matches, and I just assume it's been 2. We'll see. Yeah, nice. So yeah, that's the brackets. Everyone's brackets are gone, and let's find out where you can find all of us being sad about our broken brackets on the internet. Malcolm.
You can find me hosting Rankum on Take 3 Productions. This week is Tom Cruise Movies. I also host Full Metal Random on Full Metal Trivia. Next week is going to be a Screenwriters match, and you can find me competing all over the place in various fan leagues.
Yo, you can find Doug on places.
Yeah, you can find me on places. Keep your eyes peeled for the very first episode of Bloody Manor to drop September 7th. It's Stephen King's It, so keep your eyes peeled. I have a great group of people. Also, I commission 2 debate leagues, and I compete, and I just kicked Malcolm's butt in a classic match going somewhere. I don't know. This way. No, this way. It's one of these ways. There you go. No, I'm just playing. Malcolm did a great job, and we all did a great job. But yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. You can find me right here on Take 3, hosting the Take 3 Reactor Summit, where we talk about all things Schmoedown for the whole week, including these matches and any news. My dog's trying to eat my child's toys. No big deal. It's cool, guys. It's cool. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Stardust, talking about my dog eating my baby's toys at Smith_K10, the number, not the word. I don't post anything on Stardust, but you can find me there, like some of my old reviews. Some of them were kind of funny. Yep, so that's it for us. Let us know how you thought this broadcast went. It's like our first full reaction production thing off of StreamYard. I think it went pretty well, but let us know if there were any issues so that we can try and fix them for next time. Other than that, make sure you go and like and comment on the original Schmoedown video if you haven't done that yet. It's really important. Algorithms, it's statistician, like all that stuff. It's important. All right. Well, it's Friday night. Go have fun. Bye, guys. And just like keep waving. Bye. See you later.